Yo, what up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What's up, Detroit?
What's going down, family?
Shit, what's going on, America? Shit, just another episode of Wats Buzzin Cuzzin podcast on the Wats Buzzin Cuzzin network. And every time y'all see me, it's not gonna change. I'm always gonna be Cousin Boo, aka Little.
Hey, look, and I'm Cousin Mark.
And this is Wats Buzzin Cuzzin podcast on Wats Buzzin Cuzzin network. Brother Rob Solo not here with us today, but guess what? Guess who we do have today, y'all? I mean, he not a guest because, you know what I'm saying, he a cousin. Shit, let me know who you is, cuz.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? You know, it's Cousin Stan, man, aka PWS Squire. You know what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Straight from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? That you know, say he gonna join us today. Like I said, Brother Rob Solo, he not gonna be here today. I want to send some special prayers out to his family. You know what I'm saying? He had a little situation, and I want to say this is a prayers his way. So of course, for our usuals, of course, I call you our usual suspects. We thank y'all for, you know what I'm saying, for just being true with us and sticking it out with us, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
We always appreciate the love, man. And if you just happen to be new, right, to Wats Buzzin Cuzzin, man, you know what I'm saying? You on whatever platform that you normally mess with,
right? And
you run across the program, right? And you want to see what's up with Wats Buzzin Cuzzin. Before we get started with every show, we do our own little roundtable thing. We ask each other, how was the last 7 days of your life, right? So since we got a guest today, well, he not really guest, but he is special though. You know what I'm saying? So let's ask Cuz. Hey Cuz, how was the last 7 days of your life?
Last 7 days of my life?
Yes, sir.
I mean, it was up and down because I had some personal struggles that I'm trying to deal with as far as tobacco addictions. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I'm battling that like a mug, but besides that, everything else is beautiful, man. I can't complain. Can't complain.
Okay, that's what's up. Shit, Cuz. What about you, man?
You know what? Last 7 days ain't been really too bad.
Yeah.
As far as let's say life is concerned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Life has been great, though, actually.
I hear that, man.
You know, waking up every day.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
Yeah, it's just definitely a blessing for me. So,
yeah,
I really can't complain, man.
I hear that,
you know
man.
What I mean? You know, life is good. Family is good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Able to pay bills.
For real.
You know what I mean? And get back to another week, you know, on the show. Man.
Yeah, my man.
What about you, though, cuz?
Same thing as you.
Oh,
same thing, man. You know, so I can't complain about that. You know, so workflow was you know, it's always gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We might have a story or two about that, but absolutely. You know, other than that, everything as it should be.
Yeah, my man.
You know what I'm saying? Man. But before we get started with the program, though, I want to send a special shout out and a prayer to Brother Rob Solo and his family.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? He has some death in the family, and you know what I'm saying? Our prayers is out to the family. You know what I mean? And
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the program. Like I said, we got Cuz from the West Coast. And Cuz I know there's been some stuff going on, man, out there, bro. As far as like, you know what I'm saying, with this war stuff and you know what I'm saying, your senators and your governors, man, and you know what I'm saying, they turning on Trump out there hard, man. What's going on out there?
I mean, you know, once he knew that once they realized that the mission can't be complete, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't going out like that. So you know, it's like, you know, and I think they only got a certain amount of weeks just to get it done anyway before Congress start knocking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just feel, you know, it's just time is up, man. You know what I mean? We can't get them the way we need to. So and it's looking like the way we need to get them is not, you know, spiritually, biblically, whatever, is pushing a hard line right now. You know what I'm saying? So I just think a lot of people is starting to realize how serious it is.
Yeah.
Even though they can still be with it too. You know what I'm saying? You know how people play. So
of course. You know of course, but it's a lot of people that voted for him though, man. You can call him Mac if you want to. A lot of them not. They just voted for him. They thought he was going to be the best president, right?
Right.
But a lot of people, man, like 95% of MAGA people, they turning on him.
Yeah. his so-called ratings of how good of a job he's been doing.
Yeah,
it's definitely been going down.
The lowest ever for president.
Yeah, but now if you ask him though, he would say that it's the highest of any president.
You know
what I mean. So, but we know better.
Yeah, he would say fake news.
Yeah, fake news. Hey, look, numbers don't lie.
Numbers never lie.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, they own the marketing, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely.
They got the money, so
they're
gonna push it out there as much as they can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's how the stock market's going. Like when he say something, we coming to a resolution, and everybody chill out, the stock go down.
Yeah.
Once they realize things is not going the way he said, they go
he
up.
Doing a horrible job.
You know what I'm saying?
He doing a banged up job as president, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, that goes without saying.
I don't even think he would probably be a good mayor. You know what I mean?
What about a older man?
Oh, he'd be horrible at that.
Alderman Davis.
Alderman Trump, huh?
Yeah, Alderman Trump.
Yeah, but we going backwards, man. Says not even just the United States, it's the world. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period, man.
Yeah,
everything is going downhill, so to say.
Well,
I don't see it getting no better no time soon.
Well, it ain't really so to say. It's just, I guess, what it really
That's
is.
That's just what it is, basically.
Yeah, it's really what it is, though.
Yeah.
But a lot of things, if you are, let's say, a believer, you know what I mean, you will see a lot of things just starting to kind of like, come up.
No, when you say believer, you talking about biblically,
faith,
right?
Faith.
Oh yeah, of course.
Faith wise,
that's what I was just telling Cuz before we came on. Like, you know what I'm saying? We living in the middle of the prophecy, man. Everything that the Bible speak about, revelations and stuff like that, man. That's it's happening now.
Yeah.
You starting to see tell signs, man. I mean, we seeing stuff that we never seen before. Or we're even imagining that we wouldn't see.
Yeah. And what's crazy is that you don't well, no, I'm not going to say you don't have to be a believer. You definitely have to be a believer, though. But if you were just to read, let's say, Revelations, the book of Revelations, and most people, they read the Bible almost like a book.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know what I mean? Like a novel.
Yeah,
or something,
of course,
you know what I mean?
Of course.
But even if you read it like that,
all
right, the book of Revelations, because to me, though it has the thou arts and all like that, to me, that one book, you could read between the lines, even if you wasn't a believer. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? I guess what I'm saying is that if you read that and you see what's going on today in the world, you will say, wow, what a coincidence.
Because it's telling it exactly how it is.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It came from the maker. A couple of things might have been switched here and there because, I hate to say this because I'm not a racist.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the stuff that white people did with the Bible over the course of time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, it's really not, I really don't believe that, a lot of people really have the original word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I don't even want to.
I mean, just to speak on that real quick, not to get too deep on that, but it's definitely in Africa. What the the European so-called, I guess back then, they just weaponized it just like anything to their benefit, I guess, in a certain degree. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
but it's just more about. But the actual word itself originated way before what they was talking about.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying?
Man. Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what makes it even more legit in my opinion.
Yep.
Because everybody talk about, the one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, all religions talk about the one. But he don't talk about nobody else for real. Yeah. That's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely, man. You know what I mean? I just don't believe that a lot of people even read the actual, you know what I'm saying, the actual word. You know, because
No,
like
it's
us
true.
said, man, it's just that, you know what I'm saying, they switched to be, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff because they tried to, excuse me, they tried to weaponize the word against us, you know what I'm saying, against the original people.
Right. Yeah.
You tried to weaponize the word, man, against us. So yeah, man, a lot of people not reading, you know what I'm saying, the original word, man. But however, like us said, Revelation tells it exactly how it is.
Yeah, it just, to me, it's I don't want to say elementary, you know what I mean, but it is definitely something that you could read, make reference, and say, "Oh wow." Even if, and I'm talking about to a non-believer,
most definitely,
you know, because a believer, you know, there's layers to it for us, spiritual, natural, you know, the whole hookup.
Of course.
But you know, for a believer that, you know, just again, like I said, reading the word as if it's just a regular book.
Yeah.
Would say, you know, wow, you know, that's a coincidence, man. You know, these things are happening. You know, that happened. Oh wow, you know, I could see how that makes sense. You know,
almost
you know, kind of get the logic in it. You
know, painting the picture in their head as they're reading it, just like you would read any other novel. You know what I'm saying? As you're reading it, you know, saying you paint the picture in your head.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And like you said, man, the stuff that the non-believers don't read in the word, man, they looking around like, dang.
Yeah.
This is tripped out.
Yeah.
And that's what's making some of them believers.
Exactly.
Man, you know what? Now we sounding like evangelists. You know? You know what I mean? But I mean, you know, but that's what it is. Man.
You know, if you want to donate,
right.
You hear me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I mean, but they do say real quick, like, you know, but if you just read it, you know, you'll get your own interpretation on it because it's supposed to be a relationship between you and God. You see what I'm saying? So
most definitely,
because like we all got our unique way of how we're gonna interpret it. A lot of things too.
We do, but everybody can relate.
Yeah.
Whether you're non-believer or not,
whether you're non-believer or not,
you can relate, man. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
why. Well, hey, man, you know, we're gonna be preaching here in a minute. You know, I'm about to go off on something.
But, come
on.
But
anyway, but not because I was gonna, you know, I was gonna say that, you know, that's why, you know, the Bible says that it is the living word because it applies to everything in everyone, every situation, whatever you could be going through in life. You hear me?
Yes, sir. Heck yeah.
There's something in there that relates to it.
Yeah.
Whether it's hurt, heartache,
whatever,
adultery, murder,
all that,
lust,
you name it.
Backdoors,
whatever you can come up with,
backstab,
all that. You know what I'm saying? All that, man. Everything is in the Bible, man.
It's got it there, man. And so, you know, like if you know a lot of this stuff, man, in there, if you just apply it to your life, you know, you will begin to see things a little bit more clear and recognize some things without falling, you know, for certain things.
Of course.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man.
But do you know what they say?
I'm trying to tell you. We say, Gus.
I was gonna say, you know what they say, you know, at that point, it's not really battling anything outside of you. So it's really battling your flesh. You see what I'm saying? You're battling you at this point.
Yeah.
You know, because once you want to do good, you want to do all that, but then you so much in a routine, you know what I'm saying? You damn near got to stop yourself from doing the stuff, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's why I hate when people, you know, say that I'm religious.
Yeah. Why you say that?
My religion. Because
you're talking about like when they break it down from different factions of religion, right?
No, just when they use that term, because anything you do religiously, meaning frequent, daily, a routine, that's religious.
Yeah.
And so
I feel you because you've been faithful to that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
you got me.
Yeah.
So
Religiously, you mean?
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got you. Not religious.
A routine.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And so now faith.
Mm-hmm. Right. There you go.
Faith.
Yeah.
And excuse me, faith and religiously
Right.
is two separate things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. I see where you're going.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I see where you're going with that. You know
So-
what I mean? Because but then,
But-
however,
ahead.
you could say somebody could say, well, this is a crazy subject, right? This is a crazy subject, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you could have faith in you know what I'm saying? You could have that's kind of tricky too, though, because maybe somebody might say, "Well, I got faith in," and I'm not hating. I'm not hating, right?
Right,
Don't think I'm hating.
right, absolutely.
I hate to break the ball, but I'm just gonna say it.
I got
You could have faith in the Lions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, but you know, if you
I ain't trying to go there, cuz I promise you.
Yeah, For the guy that has a Lions hat on.
And I got a Lions hat on.
But we gonna skip past that part.
I got a Lions hat on.
you got faith in
Remember my city.
Right. My man.
Yeah, but I do feel where you come from, though.
Yeah.
I feel that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's kind of, you know, so that word's kind of thrown around loosely.
It is, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
it
feel
is. Yeah, it is, man.
So staying on that almost something close to the subject, man, right? So apparently, and this not allegedly, apparently 11 scientists from around the world. Now my man was telling us about it earlier, right?
Right.
So I didn't really get a chance to really read a lot about it.
Okay.
I did get maybe like about 15 minutes into the story, right?
Okay.
So 11 scientists was I don't know if you want to say kidnapped or whatever, but they disappeared mysteriously.
They're missing.
They're missing.
Yes.
All right. 11 scientists from around the globe.
Yeah.
Right. But one of them was found dead.
Yeah.
A woman from Alabama. She was found dead. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, the word is that it could be something connected to the government, or it could, you know, like different governments from around the country. I mean, around the world.
Around the world.
Or possibly, you know what I'm saying, it may be related to some Epstein stuff and or some other stuff that's being covered up. You know what I'm saying? Like some early events or something. You know what I'm saying, B? You know what I'm saying? That's really different.
Yeah, I think I heard a little piece about that. I didn't get too deep into it, but I definitely heard about the scientists. They supposed to have been the ones that I guess developed all type of nuclear stuff and all types of just important stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they get snatched up. I don't know if they're getting, you know, offed or kidnapped or whatever, but like you said, yeah, they coming up missing. And it's definitely, you know, ironic just for the simple fact that, you know, you got a lot going on right now in the world.
Yeah.
And you know, they just some people that probably know too much. You know what I'm saying?
I think they know a little bit too much too, cuz
you know what I think?
Yeah.
And I agree with you on the Epstein thing.
I'm telling you, it's gonna tie there.
I heard that Jeffrey Epstein, they were doing experiments with humans and creatures.
She right, man.
I heard this shit, and they said they were using these things, and this is what I read.
Yeah,
they were using these creatures because you know all these children are coming up missing.
Yeah,
and they've been pedophiling up a mug.
Right.
But they said they would use these creatures to scare the shit out of the kids, and they would drain the blood from their bodies. Because this is what they do to get. They said that blood, it either helps keep you young. It does something to you because it has adrenaline in it. They stop the fear of. Yeah, that shit's crazy to me, but that's what I read.
This is about to sound crazy to a lot of people, you know, but what don't make sense sometimes should actually make sense to you because the world is evil, right?
Right.
So these scientists may be tied, like she said, to some stuff that got something to do with Epstein, because Epstein was involved with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Not just celebrities, You know what I'm saying? Doctors and all kind of people. He had some type of tie to folks, man, to where he had them in situations, you know what I'm saying, to force them to do some stuff. He was blackmailing a lot of folks.
Blackmailer.
Yeah.
He was blackmailing a lot of
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case. But however, though, these folks are missing.
They missing.
You know what I mean?
Families looking for.
They either missing or
they
getting out of Dodge with everybody because they need certain people for their little situation. So when stuff start going crazy, you know what I'm saying? They got their little scientists, they got their little peoples on deck. So they just kill off everybody, say they killed everybody.
Hey, have anybody ever seen that movie called Greenland?
Nah.
I heard about it.
You ever seen that movie?
Nah, I heard about it.
Well, yeah, that's what this situation kind of meant. It's a part 2 coming out too next month, I believe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it'd be something about the movies, man, how they actually they throw little hints in these movies for you, but you just into the movies, so you ain't watching it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't really catching it. You know what I mean? Until something happened. And you like, damn, that reminds me of something I seen in the movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they throw you little subtle hints, man. You know what I mean? So
they probably be knowing ahead of time.
They be knowing ahead of time, man. Look at the Simpsons.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't care what nobody say. Nigga, the Simpsons batting 1,000.
They batting 1,000, cuz.
Nigga, the Simpsons batting 1,000.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Sure. Hey. Whoever is the creator of The Simpsons, whoever the producer or whatever, somebody knows something, because a lot of these chain events that they put up on The Simpsons, almost like Nostradamus or something.
Yeah.
The shit just.
But would you say this though? Because I thought about this too. Cause okay, the people that make The Simpsons, right? You know what I'm saying? They connected to higher ups some kind of way, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the stuff that they skidding, they making it happen. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna write about it and then do it.
It did. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was just sitting up here thinking about this shit one night, man. Excuse my language. I think about the one day, I'm like, there's nobody that these people can really prophesize that like that. Because they dead on with too much stuff. See, once they write about it,
so
they making it happen.
Okay.
But they have to though, because it's a sin if you don't, I guess, acknowledge or put out there what you about to do. So it's almost like saying, like when I guess when we God die or something like that, and God like, all right, well, whose sins is on whose hands at the end of the day? You see what I'm saying? So if they trick us into doing stuff, because he necessarily can't force us to do nothing, so-called devil or whatever, powers that be, whatever, right? But they can trick us into stuff. And now, as far as judgment is concerned, it's off of them because they have to disclose it. In a sense, they have to say something. But if it's up to us to point it out, but they gonna tell us because it's almost like law. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't think that's the case, because I'm gonna tell you what I think, because what I believe is that they are doing ritualistic stuff.
Ritual. Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Because now, remember now, The Simpsons is Hollywood.
Yeah.
And they all about doing rituals.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And so I really believe that this stuff is part of the New World Order, and that whatever that, now this probably was settled way back in the day before the Simpsons even came about, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess somebody said this is just my theory. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at me crazy, y'all, because I'm not. It's just a theory of mine. I believe that whoever make The Simpsons, man, is connected to somebody that's in the if you want to call it Illuminati or whatever, right? They worship, you know what I'm saying, the man downstairs. So whatever that they write about, they got to maybe they sold their soul, and whatever they write about, they got to make that happen. Because there's no way they could prophesize perfectly the stuff that's going on, dog.
You know, like they said something about the Twin Towers falling.
Mm-hmm. You talking about The Simpsons?
The Simpsons,
yeah.
And so like when I look at that now, and I'm hearing what you saying though, but that's almost, I mean, like to pull something like that off, to write about it and then pull it off. You know, I don't know how that could be, but I just know that it is really ironic that every time they say something, they reveal something on that show, it come to pass. It now it may not happen, let's say that month,
Yeah,
that
of course.
year.
It could be like 10 years later.
You know what I'm right, absolutely.
You know
But it just seemed to just jump off.
I think because they carefully plan stuff to happen that way, man. I just don't believe that they actually, man. Yeah, I mean,
no, but you're right, boo. You're right,
feel
boo.
me?
Because at the same time, it's like what I'm saying. What you saying, the same thing. I'm saying it is a ritual to a degree. Of a part of their ritual is they gotta say something.
There you go.
You get what I'm saying? Like it has to be up front somehow.
Yeah.
And if you don't catch it, you just don't catch it. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
they put it out there.
They gotta put it out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, most definitely. I agree with you on that, because there's no way you can tell me that they prophesize, you know what I'm saying, dead on like that. You understand what I'm saying? We talk about an evil entity, man.
Yeah.
Right. I think they're making this stuff happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Just carefully planning the destruction of the world.
Is the Simpsons even still actively on TV now?
Yeah.
Still?
Are they?
Yeah. They still on, man.
I think they reruns is. I don't know.
Oh, is it reruns? Okay. But I know they
reruns.
still come on though.
Okay.
On Sunday.
Yeah, reruns. Yeah.
You know, yeah, but that's just what I believe, man.
Yeah, but damn, shit.
I think it's all right, all the above, man. It's all going crazy.
It is, man. You know what I'm saying? Quickly too.
It's like the Simpsons, like they like TMZ and shit.
Man, they killing TMZ. they killing them. They ain't got nothing on Simpsons, bro.
The Simpsons got the T for real, huh?
Man, they got it, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Yep, they got it, man.
What else you got, cuz?
I got the NFL draft, man, April 23rd. Right, the NFL draft coming up, man. I don't know what you know what I'm saying, what number that the Lions picked, but the Raiders got the number 1 pick.
Oh.
And I think they're gonna grab that boy Mendoza, the quarterback.
They need to. But now where that's gonna put Geno?
Backing up.
Yeah.
He gonna be a backup, cause my man, they saying that my man, and I never watched him play. But they saying that he's you know what I'm saying, that he could be another Bear Favre for Dan Marino or something.
Who coaching?
Damn.
Who gonna be coaching?
Coaching the Raiders?
Yeah, it ain't gonna be Pete Carroll.
Don't even know. No, Pete Carroll got removed.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the coach is now. I can't even tell you, man. You know what I mean? And that's a damn shame, because that's my team.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Damn shame. Yep.
All right. Well, we definitely I definitely want to see because we talked about this before of the Jets. I want to see, you know, what they looking like, because Aaron Glenn, he had a tough season, man, last year, man, with the Jets. You know, first year coming in as being a head coach. Yeah. After all the success that he has had with, you know, the Lions, you know, we were hoping, you know, that he would, you know, do good.
I think he's gonna be okay. I think he'll be okay, man. I think they just got to give him a chance, man, to get him some pieces on defense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just get you know what I'm saying, get a good offensive coordinator and let him take care of the offense. You know what I'm saying? And Eric Glenn do the rest.
Need a quarterback though.
You need a quarterback though, for sure.
You need a quarterback. So they definitely need to be in search of a veteran.
I think so too.
A veteran quarterback.
I think so too.
I don't know who they could get that's out there, but they definitely need a veteran quarterback.
They do.
You know what I mean? If they're going to get off the ground.
Yeah,
you know,
most definitely.
So.
I agree with that, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Jets got the number 2 pick. Arizona Cardinals got the number 3 pick. Tennessee Titans got the number 4 pick. And the New York Giants, they got number 5. You know what I'm saying? Giants got number 5, cuz.
The Giants got 5.
Yeah.
Did they have a losing record this past season?
Yeah, they wasn't really talking about nothing. You know what I mean? I mean, they wasn't dirt bad. but they wasn't good either.
They wasn't good either.
You know what I mean? It was okay, man. So yeah, they got the number 5th pick.
So Harbaugh was over there with the Giants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe he can shake something up with that
I
5th
hope so.
pick.
I hope so, man.
You
I'm
know
a Harbaugh fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fan too.
I like them guys, man. I like the way they coach, man. And man, he over there with them, and shit, we're gonna see what the Lions gonna do, man, because they gotta Lions need to do something, man. Shit, here we go.
Hey. Well, you know what? At least the Lions, I believe, is probably in better shape than the Niners, man. What the Niners doing over there?
Niners got a quarterback.
Yeah, they got
Would you say that?
I'm the wrong. I don't know, man. I'm the wrong one. I'm the wrong one.
I'm saying, see, now you gonna talk about them how I talk about the
I ever got to bring my wife up here, man. She is school.
Okay.
Got you. Well, I think shit, the 49ers not bad to do though. They got
49ers. Yeah, I mean,
well, no, I mean, I'm comparing apples to oranges, though. That's all.
That ain't no comparison, man.
That's all.
Shit, the 49ers are okay, man. They made the play, but they stay in the playoffs.
Well, I mean,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we got enough money to stay in the playoffs. I'll tell you that.
You know what I'm saying? And they bring in the right players that they need. You know what I mean? It just for them. I think for them, it's just putting together like a real good coach.
Well,
for them.
I mean, you know, being down in San Francisco for any coach it will be an attractive job.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean?
They got history.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully they can get, you know, somebody of a good quality caliber that can come down there and turn some things around, though, because, you know, you got Brock Purdy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got a couple pieces or whatnot. You still got McCaffrey.
Yeah, what's the other quarterback though?
Yeah.
My man came from the Jets. He came from the Jets, the white boy. Matter of fact, he started most of the season. I believe Brock was hurt.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I forgot his name, man. But you know what I'm saying? He a good quarterback.
I know what you're talking about.
You know.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be straight.
I mean, I don't mean.
Yeah, I can't think of his name either, man. But
I was just excited the Lions was going doing a little something. I mean, I don't even be watching it like that. I was just like, dang, the Lions doing something. Okay. They was in the dirt for a minute. I was like,
and they going right back to the dirt. They done. They done. They done, cuz.
That's what made it exciting for me, though.
Hey, man, they had me for a minute. Me and Cuz had this conversation a couple days ago.
And this is the dude that wears the Lions hat.
I know he got the Lions hat on. I know that's all.
Hey, but I gotta tell the truth though. Look, man. I'm gonna always represent my city, man. You know what I'm saying? But if you just ain't good, man, you just not good, man. And speaking of good, what about the Pistons?
Oh man, you know, hey, number one in the East.
You hear me?
They number one.
We number one in the East right now.
We're going to the finals, man.
I think we headed there, man.
We about to do it, bro.
I'm hoping though we get Charlotte.
Well, it don't even matter. Orlando, Charlotte, we're gonna beat them. It don't even matter, man.
Yeah. But you know, man, because they've been talking a little, you know, Rice Krispie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, LaMelo he been talking smack, man. I like LaMelo too, man.
Yeah,
Cause I like her.
Wait, didn't they play the Knicks not too long ago? The other day?
I don't know who they played. No, they played Miami. They played Miami. That's when LaMelo had tripped Bam. Yeah, tripped him up.
Which he should have been thrown out the game for that. You know,
it was at the end of the game, so it didn't even matter anyway.
No, that was at the beginning of the game.
Was that at the beginning?
Yes.
Okay. But he did go to the locker room and try to apologize after the game, though.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, but Bam wasn't trying to hear it.
I know he wasn't, though, because
I wouldn't be trying to hear that either, man.
Man, come on, dude.
Nigga, you could have took me out.
And then it cost them that game.
They lost.
Not a at home fishing.
They lost. Yep. They lost, man. So yeah. But it don't even matter who the Pistons play, man. This team, I don't know, man. They just got a buzz going on right now, cuz.
Yeah, and it's electrifying too.
It's electrifying, man. You can feel it, man.
It's definitely what you want to call that, contagious.
Most definitely. Nobody want to play the Pistons right now.
Nah, man. Damn. You know what I mean? I mean, like, who would want to come in an arena filled with a bunch of screaming people?
Especially, you know what I mean? Especially from the D.
And then all you hear is Detroit basketball. I mean, it's like when you hear that, you defeated.
Man, I'm telling you, then what makes it so special is that they actually playing in Detroit.
Absolutely.
They not in Auburn Hills.
No.
We ain't in Pontiac.
No.
We right here downtown in the city, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, the Pistons is doing their thing, bro. I just feel it, man. It's just something different about this team, cuz.
Yeah, well, you know, the exciting part, though, for me is that the last time Michigan won their national championship, the Pistons.
I didn't even think about that.
The Pistons.
Look at my man right here, kicking out sports history. Okay.
The Pistons won their championship.
You're right about that. You're right about that. Man? So are we due again?
I think we do again.
I think we might be due, man, for a repeat, because I didn't even think about that. That was good. Yeah, that was good info.
I think we good, man.
That's some good info. Damn, I didn't even look at it like that, man. I don't know, man. Magic in the air, man.
Yeah, man. And you know too, every time that they got a 60 win or more season, they have won the championship as well.
Hey,
so that goes good for us. That goes to the 89-90, the 90-91,
okay,
and the 04.
Feel you. Oh man. Oh, it's the Hey, Stan, it's looking good, baby.
Yeah, so we looking kind of special, man.
Oh man, we looking good. I tell you what though, in 89, the Lions won nothing. So you know what I'm saying, they right on cue.
Right. That's about what, 35, 36 years.
They right on time.
Wait, when's the last time the D won a championship of anything?
What's it, 04, right?
04.
Yeah, Pistons. Yeah. And before them it was what, the Red Wings, I believe.
Yeah.
I think their last one was like in 98 or something like that. 97. The Red Wings last championship. We ain't won nothing. Now, if you want to count the shot, you sure?
Because I thought they won it in the 2000s.
Red Wings?
Yeah.
Man, check that out. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna have to fact check that. You know, maybe I'm feeling a little too excited. You know what I mean, about these niggas though. But I'm gonna definitely fact check that.
No, you could be correct though, man. You know what I'm saying? But however, though, everybody in this city wanted to set the Lions, man. We need y'all to come and do y'all thing, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying, man? We wait on that.
And I got a feeling, man, we're gonna come through. You know, Cuz don't think so. You know what I mean?
I don't.
Though he got the hat on this shit.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean?
And just fly through.
We ain't gonna talk about that though. But yeah,
got the hat on. Dang, man.
No, I
have some type of you know what I'm saying, loyalty faith going on.
I'm a faith,
I do. I got faith in Detroit teams. You know,
it's not the line.
It's not the line.
What about the Tigers?
Love the Tigers. Always love the Tigers.
Yeah.
Every other team in this city has already proven that they can win. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, name any team that we got here. Even the Shot came through and got 4 and left and then came back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but they won though.
Yeah, they won.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? Just, I mean, for me, cuz this season, you know what I mean? I ain't saying that you got to kiss their ass, but don't go too hard on them.
No, I'm not. I'm
just saying.
I'm not, man. I'm not gonna do that out of respect for Dan Campbell because I like him, dude.
Yeah, I mean, we got our viewers, man. I mean, the viewers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, go ahead, root for y'all team.
Yeah,
you know, cheer them on. You know, they'd be okay. Y'all be all right too. You know, y'all keep getting your heart broke. I had enough.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna dog him though. I ain't gonna dog him.
This nigga savage with it though, ain't he?
I'm just telling the truth, man.
No love.
I'm just telling the truth, man. But I hope that they get it together, man. And I believe one day though, eventually, they probably will though.
Well, I mean,
I think they will eventually.
I think we got the right coach.
Most definitely got the right coach.
If I gotta say anything, you know, I think that's a step in the right direction.
I believe in you, Dan Campbell.
Of us having the right coach.
Yeah.
And I like Brad Holmes as well.
I like Brad Holmes too.
But
the forwards is in his way. Get out of his way and let him put a team together, man. Let him spend that money to bring in the players that's gonna get you to where you need to be.
Well, I do understand that we got caps and stuff like that.
Of course.
And there's limitations to what certain teams can do. But I do believe though, like, hey, yo, you're gonna have to go and tell Cheryl, hey, look, you're gonna have to open up that purse and
write some blank checks.
Write some checks and whatnot like that. But I see what they do. They trying to do something on the budget.
That's been their problem though, cuz.
You know what I mean? It's like they trying to, be careful of how they spend the bread. And I ain't saying that you supposed to just go out and just blow money.
Of course not.
And stuff like that, but it seemed like they just lightweight. I was about to say that penny pinching.
Yeah,
lightweight penny pinching a little bit.
That's been their history, man.
You know what I mean? Almost like a little old lady. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Penny after penny. Yeah, the Lions been doing that forever, man.
Yeah,
I never understood why they just didn't, go after the big name free agent, and offer. If you got to offer him, man, but get that player on your team.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Make something happen. And make something change, man. They're not trying to do that. They're not trying to do that, man. So, but I wish luck, man. I'll be glad when the NFL season start back. I just don't want the weather to come with it. But I'd be glad when the season start back, man. Because lately, though, last couple of years, I've been more off into football than basketball. Yeah. Basketball right now is kind of, well, I'm not bored no more since the Pistons been winning, but and the NBA, it's been kind of boring, man.
It has. It's been really lackluster.
Yeah.
Actually, if you ask me, it's been like that ever since the pandemic, really.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, for me.
I was bored before then.
Yeah. That's really when it really started to hit me, though.
Okay.
It's like, oh, man, this is, this is...
But why is that for you, though?
Because it has started to become more like entertainment, than
the game.
You're not watching the game. You almost watching wrestling. Like something that has already got an ending.
Yeah, something scripted. Yeah,
something scripted.
Yeah.
Just like those dudes that went to, I forget what was it, the arena dude. The Billboards arena or something, wasn't I forget, but it was a couple people that got caught up with doing side bets on games and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you talk about basketball?
Gilbert Arena.
Yeah.
Oh, Chauncey Billups.
Gilbert Arena, and all that.
Chauncey might be, man. I feel bad for Chauncey Bagger. He might be going to do some fade time.
Yeah, I think he might sit down.
I think Chauncey might be hit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And somebody recently just took a deal.
Oh, Derek
Damon Jones. They used to play with Cleveland.
That's right. That's right.
He took a deal,
and he played with the Heat too, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he played with the Heat too. So I think he might have told on somebody.
Oh yeah, he did.
This time knocked off him. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because
he did.
Hey, man.
Like, I ain't mad at him though, because I wouldn't want to go do that time.
Somebody ain't going home.
But I don't understand though. I really don't get it, man. I mean, if they wasn't betting on the games, right? Because I done heard a couple of stories. I don't even know which one to believe. I heard that one of the stories I heard is that they had a gambling ring going on in somebody's house where they was betting high stake poker games, stuff like that.
Right.
Okay, so now if that's true, if that is true, allegedly, how is that illegal?
Because what they will do is sometimes somebody will say, hey, my ankle hurts, I might not be playing that game, or they might not do certain things that game, and that'll be inside information for other people.
And that's kind of what they were saying though too.
Oh, is that what they said? That they were shaving and all that stuff?
Yeah, no. Well, as far as betting on the game, now I ain't talking about as far as like card games, but I'm talking about betting on the game. Yeah, what Cuz said is right. It was like,
yeah, that's illegal.
Yeah, there was like, dudes, but dudes that will be players will be in this too.
Right.
Hey, look, man, if you got a certain whatever on me, I'm about to pull myself out,
right,
such and such quarter, because man, it's a receiver. It's a receiver, man. And man, I kind of want to say that it was my man that played for Minnesota. Don't quote me though. Richard Jefferson, is that his name? Jefferson?
Yeah. Justin Jefferson.
Oh, yeah. Justin Jefferson. Yeah. Okay, I want to say it was him, and they actually showed the clip.
Well, he was point shaving.
Yeah, they actually showed a clip, and don't quote me now. Don't quote me, because I may have to recount this though. But I believe that it was Jefferson, and they showed a clip of him faking. He just ran, just did a little like 10-yard, run up the field, and then he.
Grabbed the hamstring,
and then he started waving. Send somebody out here, you know what I mean? And then he walked off.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Okay. And because of that,
yeah.
I
mean, now see, that's illegal. Okay, now that's another story that I heard. You know what I mean? So it's been like 4 stories. I don't even know which one to believe, man. Because if they were just betting, thousands of dollars, and just between them, I don't even see why they would get in trouble. So apparently they had to be doing what you said.
Yeah.
For them to get indicted.
Yeah, man. So, but I
could imagine inside gambling.
Yeah, you feel me? Sir.
I can imagine that's been going on for a while.
Oh yeah, I believe that. I believe it, because I actually thought that when the Pistons lost to the Lakers in '88.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I thought that. I was like, somebody get paid.
Yeah, bro. I think, especially they were saying the mafia involved. There's a lot of people that's involved.
Right. So, you know what I mean? That's another thing too. I'm hearing that the mafia is involved. And speaking of that, the mafia ain't ever going nowhere, y'all. Trust me on that.
But you know what? If the mafia is involved, that mean, well, I ain't gonna say that mean though, but that make me feel that the NBA players that were all involved in this situation messed up somehow with the mob, and that was their way of paying back. Like, I'm just saying,
so
like,
you take the time on, I'm gonna kill your family,
no, fishing to get people at these card games, because that they were saying that they had tables where they can read the cards. Yeah, they had glasses, where they could read your hand and stuff like that. So all they needed was just the people to be there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so I guess that was like Chauncey's them job, because they were celebrities.
Oh, so okay, I get. So you said they bringing people in on the hookup.
So they like,
and they already knowing what's gonna happen.
They already know what's going on.
Oh, that's why he get hit with conspiracy.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean it makes sense, man. But like I said, I heard a couple stories. So I don't know which one to believe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Either way it go, that brother, it ain't looking good for the dude, man.
And you know what? After that happened, the Pistons hadn't really acknowledged him, because after that, it was a game. I forgot. Ben and Rip. It was only Ben and Rip there. And I was like,
talking about how they be honoring some of the old players. I got you.
Ben and Rip was there, and Chauncey wasn't there. And I was like, okay. And I was just saying to myself, like, man, like, are they gonna ever like let him back in the building? Like, did we what you call that? Put his jersey in the Raptors?
I want to say yeah. I want to say they did. You think they're gonna take it down?
You think they will?
Possibility, especially if you get indicted. If it's that, well, not indicted but convicted, then that shit coming down. Cause if you get convicted, you can forget about it.
Think so? Cause
yeah. Now what they can't do, I don't even know. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame, is he? I don't think Tyson Hall of Fame, is he?
I don't think so.
Well, if not,
why is he just over here gambling all this money when you making all this money?
Yeah, but think about
all this money. Like, that's crazy.
Because a couple of those players, they weren't making money like that.
Yeah.
When they was playing, they didn't get no fat. Like Damon Jones, one of them, he wasn't getting no fat contract.
Yeah, he wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? So he basically.
What you mean? Like, what's not a fat contract? What you think that is? Like,
he wasn't getting like
$500,000 or something.
Nah, he was getting that. He was getting that, but he wasn't getting money like a Gilbert Arenas was getting, or he wouldn't get money like Chauncey Billups was getting.
Wait. So he was getting millions.
Yeah, he was getting millions, but you also got to think too, though. A lot of these guys, man, they overlive their lifestyle.
But that's on them, though.
I know that's on them, bro. Like, we ain't even worried about that.
I agree. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, but
I mean, you get like 5-10 million and then be broke. Like, come on, bro.
That's a lot of money.
Do that. That's a lot of bread.
You don't get no argument from me on that. That's a lot of bread, because you know what I'm saying. But you know they try to keep up a lifestyle to where that 5 million, they're gonna run through it.
You know, if you $1 million, right? Because you can live a modest life.
Yeah, man, you could. The three of us could.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that
I mean, to be broke after 5, 10, 20 M's, like, come on, brother.
Yeah,
there's something wrong with you, brother.
It happens, man.
It don't. That's a crackhead behavior, brother. Like, you gotta think about that, bro.
I agree.
Like,
look at
millions.
The boxer right now. What's his name? Mayweather.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He about to go broke. That's why he about to get back in the ring. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So
how is he going broke?
Because I don't even know, man. You know what I'm saying? The dude, he owed those Arabs, man. The Arabs in Dubai, he owed them millions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Brother, you gotta pay up.
Gotta pay, man.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's just a lifestyle, man, because they have been so used.
50 years old.
Nigga about to be 50 years old, man. You know, and you got to get back in the ring. You know?
And I heard too, speaking of that his fight that he's about to have with Pacquiao, his it's not going to be an exhibition.
Right. So it's going to be a regular fight.
It's going to be a regular fight. So now his 50-0 record is on the line. And so it would be good to see. It would be good to see a strong, healthy Pacquiao, because you know they the first time that they fought, you know,
Pacquiao won that fight. Pacquiao won that fight. He got cheated.
Well, Pacquiao, he said that his hand was hurt, but now he didn't say nothing before the fight.
Right.
Not even really after the fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he didn't want to make it seem like
this is the reason why he lost.
You know, because that's what niggas is gonna do and say.
I thought it was anyway.
But with that being said, I think that was a little unsettling for Mayweather.
Yeah.
I think this is why we're getting this second fight, you know, now.
And plus he going broke.
Right, that's what I was about to say. Plus he going broke, because look, man, ain't nobody jumping out there. You got all these millions, and now you jumping out again. No, bro.
I'm not doing that, cuz I'm not doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I want to pull.
It gotta be for like 200 M's or something crazy.
Oh, like, no, I don't think the fight gonna be that much. I don't think he's making that much. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think that they said he was probably gonna make like $37 million off this fight.
Oh, that's low ball for him.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm talking about, nigga. That's
what I'm saying.
Oh, nigga, that's like, I mean, nigga, that's like doing the Jerry's Kids foundation.
Hey, cuz now you heard what Cousin said, right? Cousin said that $37 million is low ball for him, right? But that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, but see, that's what the black community do. This is our problem right here.
Hey,
right here. He's like, oh, he only get 37 million. Oh, man, that
shit. No, but you know what? I feel him though, because this man almost had $1 billion.
I mean, but,
I'm just saying.
Well, I mean,
I feel you.
You know, one of his last fights, man. You know, it was like close to like 300 million or something like that. Wow. You know what I mean? And so, you know, you think of like.
But don't quote me on that, y'all. Go check it out for yourselves. He might be getting more, but I heard it was like $37 million. Right?
Yeah, well, I mean, and that, you know that might be right though. I couldn't imagine him getting, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars like
not now
the last fights.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't fought, you know, and you know, there's some dudes in his weight class now.
Oh, these young boys are cold, man.
That are relevant, that's hungry, and you know, that will, you know, do some damage, you know, to him.
I think Pacquiao gonna win this fight, man, because like you said, man, Mayweather have been fighting, but Pacquiao been fighting.
Yeah, Pacquiao has been fighting. Now, I think he lost like a fight.
He did.
I think he lost a fight or whatever like that, though.
He did, but he's still been fighting. And then fight Mayweather is going to be extra motivation for him.
Yeah, yeah. But now, I will say this. Though Mayweather hasn't fought, his conditioning has always been top notch.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? So
definitely.
He's going to always stay in shape.
Most definitely.
You know, though he may not be fighting. So, it's gonna be good to see him, man. I think that fight is in September.
I can't wait till that fight.
For real?
You think he broke I think
that's the word, cuz.
Well, he gotta be broke to take the fight, man.
Hey, right? Because
I mean, how can you be broke from, let's say, what, at least 300 M's?
Like, man, this dude, man, he got a gambling problem.
He got a gambling problem.
He loved buying exotic cars.
Yeah,
you know,
and then, you know, he got to keep up with them women that he got all on his arm. So
you know,
he paying for that.
He paying for that. That's for sure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I just don't get it either, because I just don't see how you lose $300 million, man.
And I thought that he had great investments. That's what I thought. I thought he had real estate all in Las Vegas.
Yeah, but they were saying that his investments wasn't even working out.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? But he lost a lot of that money. To be honest with you, that's where he lost most of his money at. You know what I'm saying? Over there gambling, man, and you know what I'm saying? Them arrows, man, they so smart, man, business-wise. They probably ran a couple games on them. You know what I mean, man? Right. And, you know,
and you
10 million here, 30 million there.
You know what I mean? That
you think you gonna leave here with our money?
No. We getting that. We getting that, man. So, you know what I'm saying? That brother, man, now he got to get back at the ring. He got to pull George Foreman and get back in there, man.
Hey, look, he gonna have ice cream machines. The
air fryer.
Yeah, look, the Mayweather smoothie machine.
The Mayweather smoothie machine.
Like Mama.
Right, you feel me?
But then he won though. He still won. But I think you think somebody like that. See, I think this is a good one. Somebody of that stature, egotistically wise, right?
Yeah,
can lower himself a little bit to survive and make it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, I'm about to get me a George Foreman grill little situation. You know what I'm saying? Like you think he'll, do that? Like, he don't care what nobody think? Because sometimes people don't do something because they don't want to. They ego, or they don't want other people to see them in that light. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they stop the bag because of that. You think he one of them, or you think he gonna do whatever?
I think right now he gonna do whatever because he don't want nobody to know that he broke. He don't want nobody to think, you know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't got no money. But that's what we all thinking though. Not that he's, you know, he's not like, you know what I'm saying, I got a bro. You know what I'm saying? But for a millionaire, yeah, he pretty much broke. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I think 50 opened up them can of worms. That's what it was. 50
on everybody
said the nigga was broke, and now niggas say, "Oh, that nigga Floyd broke. Look at him. Everything he do now, everybody like he broke."
All right, y'all, all ass on him, But I don't know, man. I think,
he might be though. I don't know. That'd be messed up,
trouble, man. I just think he in trouble, man. He got a couple of lawsuits going on right now, and he just need that money, man, to keep him, you know what I'm saying, out the red.
Keep him out the red.
Keep him out the red, cause you know what I'm saying.
Well, you know what? Shouts out to Mayweather.
Yeah, man. Most definitely.
I hope that he get his stuff together.
Me too, man.
You know what I mean, and bounce back.
Man, I hate to see the brother just go broke, man.
And yeah, man. You know what was funny though? Not that you saying Mayweather though.
What?
I remember when 50 Cent was talking about Mayweather, and he was like, "Nigga, you can't read, nigga."
Oh man, yeah, I remember that.
I give you what do you say, 500,000 nigga, you can read cat in the hat.
That's messed up, dog. You know.
I said, green eggs and ham.
Man, you can't read green eggs and ham, dog. Damn, man. You know how, man, that's dog, that's the song.
That's messed up.
But the thing is,
I was gonna say, man, 50 be opening up them can of worms.
Hey, man, 50 throw them shots, man.
Hey, man.
I'm saying, man.
Yeah, he be shooting them shots, cause and he go. One thing about 50, I do respect though. When he beefing with you, he beefing with you.
Yeah.
Right, cause he ain't letting that Ja Rule beef go.
Yeah.
You know, and Ja Rule tried to bail out a couple months ago.
And he's still
like,
nah. Come here. Come here.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah,
man. But hey, it is what it is, man. I wish Mayweather the best, man, and I just hope, you know what I'm saying, the brother don't go broke, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man. So shouts out to them, cuz. One more thing before we get out of here, right?
Go ahead.
Sheboygan, Michigan.
Sheboygan.
Yeah. Sheboygan, Michigan, man. You know that's in the UP, right?
Yeah, that's the niggas in that.
Well, we most definitely not at.
I got you.
Right. But they had a major flood because they dam had broke. And they evacuated most of the city, like 80% of the city.
Oh yeah.
If you're not in high ground, you hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cuz. And they right off those lakes.
Well, you know,
you feel me?
Sheboygan.
Yeah,
Sheboygan. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Oh, you know what? Man, I'm sorry to hear that though.
Yeah, man, messed up, man. People lost their homes and stuff, man. You know, now that right there is leading us back to the top of our conversation when we was talking about the prophecy. We living in the prophecy.
Right.
It's happening across the country now. We're across the globe.
It is.
It's happening. Volcanoes erupting. You know what I'm saying? Rivers over in Africa drying out.
They talk about California, Yellowstone. They said They said them animals leaving for a reason.
They're leaving for a reason because the animals gonna be the first one to feel what's about to happen.
They were saying that there's milky, outy, I don't know if it's pink or purplish looking blue liquid.
Right.
And they said that's a sign of a volcano about to erupt. And they said that volcano out there can reach quite a few other volcanoes. If it goes, those other ones are gonna go.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. And also, they had that major earthquake in Japan.
Oh, see.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, stuff starting to happen.
Yeah, stuff starting to happen. Hey, remember that movie? Not the day after. Was it the day after? I think it might have been the day after when the world everything just started going for bad, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's happening now.
You know what I wanted to say just really quick?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about this because I think it was you told me about there is a company that makes weather.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe that those things and those people that are doing some of that is creating some of this stuff too.
Well, see, this
is unnatural what they're doing.
It is. Because you know what? It can make it rain.
Yeah.
They make clouds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff.
So that's what I see.
Yeah.
And this dude, he worked in Chicago.
Okay. You might have seen the same one I seen.
And this dude, he was up high up on this thing. It looked like it might have been a building or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it was almost, like a like a choo-choo train.
Right.
Yeah. Where you pull the thing.
Yeah. And all that smoke come out.
Mm-hmm. And that's what was happening.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, you think like your local weather is natural or whatever. And he was like, nah, and like them things, it produce water.
Yeah, exactly.
So it'll rain.
It'll rain, all that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so
the chemtrails. That's they call the chemtrails when the planes come through and they leave the smoke or whatever. They call them chemtrails.
Yeah,
and they leave X's and all that. Yeah.
Planes do, and that stuff come out the back of the planes. Yeah. No, but you're absolutely correct though.
Yeah, it was crazy to see though.
Yeah.
And this was like on a clear day.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude was just up there just making clap.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, oh snap.
Bill Gates started that over in South Africa.
Oh yeah.
Like 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He started something like that. That even might be his little hookup. Who knows?
Yeah. But it makes me think that, all weather is just
artificial.
Yeah, it's kind of art. I ain't gonna say all weather, but most of the weather is a little artificial.
Cause see, that stuff is fighting against, the natural resources of the, of the world, man, and it's colliding.
And so you know what? I think that's what causes certain like storms, like especially when it comes like to thunder, because in order for thunder to happen, something has to move. You know what I mean? And so, it's just my, let's say, logic. I ain't no scientist or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But it is just my logic that if you are putting some artificial up in the air and it's colliding with
the natural resources,
like you just got finished saying, with the natural or whatever like that, the kaboom, what you get out of that is something just more drastic than it would normally be. You know what I mean? Whether it be a tornado, whether it be
thunderstorm,
whatever,
snowstorm, whatever you can think of.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? I was just telling my wife yesterday. I'm about to go off subject a little bit, but not really go off subject. I was telling my wife, man, I remember, man, when I was a kid growing up, man, Detroit, my daddy used to take me downtown, right? Man, you can just go out there and feed the pigeons, bro. And it'd be millions of pigeons out there.
Where they at, cuz?
Where are the pigeons at?
Cuz you ain't go.
And the restaurants.
No, that's what I'm telling my wife, man. They at KFC and churches. You know what I'm saying?
One big breast.
You understand me? Chick-fil-A.
Right. Yeah, man.
But that's kind of weird though, man. How you can just, you grow up with that stuff, and then all of a sudden you go downtown one day, you don't see them.
They ain't nowhere around.
That's crazy. I want to know, where did they migrate to, or what happened to them?
Well, you know what? I seen the Chinaman nigga on the roof going.
It is somebody pigeon coop, bro.
So I don't know.
That's really something to think about, man. If you live here in the city, if you in Detroit, think about that. Especially if you roughly around like 45 and older, 40 and over, maybe 40 and over. You know what I'm saying? Just ask yourself though, what happened to all the pigeons?
Hey, you know what?
It's crazy.
The pigeons gonna be a delicacy if the war get to America.
Could be.
Everybody gonna eat it.
Well, if it came down to it, everybody be eating pigeons though.
I'm trying to tell you.
You know, nigga, we be all tearing that boy, breaking that bitch down.
You know what I'm saying, me?
With some potatoes and onions.
I'm trying to tell you, man. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you know, things are not the same no more, man. Ultimately, is what we get to in this podcast, man. Things are changing. You know what I'm saying? The world is not what it, you know what I'm saying, what it was because we're getting closer to the end.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You know what I mean? If you're not prayed up, you better get prayed up. You know what I'm saying?
Because shit.
Hey, you feel me? It's coming to an end.
It's coming to an end, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
So what y'all think? Like, okay, do y'all think it's gonna be something that really hit America, like some type of conflict for real, where we see something, feel something? You know what I'm saying? What y'all think?
I'm gonna say this: as long as America keep poking their nose in other people's business,
something bound to happen.
Something is bound to happen.
There you go.
You know, we can't think that these people can, you know, touch down on our soil and do some damage. I'm trying to tell you. We don't even know if there are sales already here, just waiting for, you know, somebody to get the word.
Of course.
You know, to make something happen here.
Of course.
You know, so we can't be really that naive, you know, man. Especially, you know, for like a lot of you know, the places, the cities, the states that are like surrounded by water, like San Francisco, you know, New York. You can, New York. You know, you can even come up this way with us. You know,
for real.
Up this way, you know,
through Canada.
So,
for real,
you know, we could be touched. Though,
most definitely.
We definitely can be touched, though. So, you know, I'm hoping, you know, that a lot of this stuff die down. You know, right now there are so-called talks of some kind of negotiation with ceasefire. You know, I don't know how that's gonna work though, but
I don't see it.
All in all,
I don't see it either.
No,
I don't see it. You know, but all in all, I'm hopeful.
Yeah, you know,
all in all, I'm hopeful. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm just hoping that, you know, all of the killing stop. You know, all of these terrible images that I'm seeing, you know, with these babies and everybody bloody and they just running and stuff. And, you know, and you just see nothing but concrete. I mean, ain't nothing soft about that place over there, but you just see nothing but concrete structures blown to pieces, man. And just everybody out in the street with like nowhere to go.
Yeah, that's what happened here, man.
You know,
that's what I'm saying. Do you think us as Americans,
we ain't gonna be able to deal with that? Like, we ain't ready for that.
No.
Or what about something as simple as electricity being off?
We ain't ready for that.
Because we not ready for none of that, man.
That's what I'm saying, and that's light. If you think about compared to what they going through,
exactly. Because
somebody just cut off our electricity. That's it. Like, all right, y'all good. No electricity.
Especially
us here. Especially here, because it get cold here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we need electricity.
You know what I mean?
We need power.
Yeah, we'll be in trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like it'd be like a third world country here.
Oh, nigga, it wouldn't be nice either, dog. it wouldn't be nice.
Niggas be burning their furs and stay warm.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It would be nice, dog.
Yeah, but you're right though, cause that stuff, man, it can't happen here, and we got to stop thinking that we untouchable.
Absolutely.
I mean, Japan already showed us that we not.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We're talking on Pearl Harbor, man. So, you know what I'm saying?
They can touch down.
And this other stuff happened like, you know what I'm saying, World Trade Centers and, you know, Oklahoma bombing, you know what I'm saying? It's just stuff in between.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, the stuff in between the attack on Pearl Harbor, you know what I'm saying, the World Trade Center, right? It's everything in between there that happened to let you know that we can't be touched.
We can't be touched. We have been touched.
We have been touched.
You know, let's not forget, niggas be, you know, acting like, you know, like we can pop our collar and like, you know, can't nothing really, you know, pop off though. But these other countries, especially China, you know, they saying like, hey, family, y'all keep Keep doing what you're doing to these other countries, but do that to us. See what happens.
Because they can't even win this war against Iran, because Iran is like China when it comes to foot soldiers.
Oh yeah,
right. Because see, everybody over there fighting, kids, everybody.
Yeah, hey, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody over there is a cultural thing. Like
they don't mind doing suicide missions
in the name of Allah.
In the name of Allah, they don't mind doing suicide missions. Man, they'll strap a bomb on a 6-year-old, be like, go run that building. You know what I mean? And just blow everything up, man. So that's a war that we cannot win, man. And one last thing, man, before you know what I'm saying. Before we get out of here, man, you know what I mean? I just want to say this because it got something to do with war.
Right.
You know what I mean? I really believe that other countries is gonna turn against the United States, and they're gonna, like you said, Stan, out there in California, just like you said, because we're gonna get touched. And I believe that all those other countries, all those NATO motherfuckers, I think they're gonna turn on the United States, man.
Because they're gonna squeeze them. Because basically, Iran's whole power is squeeze the Strait of Hormuz or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
So that they could cut off the oil and all the nutrients, and like it's a lot of stuff that we use to make other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
exactly.
You know, it's just once that was their whole war strategy, because they know they ain't got nukes, but they got a chokehold on the world economy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and then all the
I would too.
You know, the like over there in Dubai and all over there in the Emirates, United Emirates and all that.
Yeah,
bro. All they doing is, because they're right there. All they could do is, okay, we can't hit you. We fucking your boy up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We fucking your boy up and everything. Because out there, it's like you need water.
Yeah,
and they got these sanitation plants or whatever that they take the sea and then they turn it into drinking water. Man, they bombing them boys. Boom, boom. It's like
it's going down, man.
They in a desert, like literally.
It's going down, man. It's going down, man. And then they talking about this dude. Lastly, last subject. They talking about the draft, right? They talking about bringing the draft back for people between the age of 18 and 26, right? But here's my thing though. This is what I say. I'd say this before. I've been saying this for years, right? If they was to ever, this is what you said a couple years ago. If they was to ever bring the draft back, go get all these YNs off the street, right? Go get them Negroes out of prison, those so-called shooters, and send them over there.
Send them over there,
right? If you make it back, you get your freedom. You understand me?
Hey, I heard ICE. ICE is gonna be start snatching cats.
Who?
I heard ICE is gonna start snatching cats.
Maybe so, but they need to put that law into effect, man. Go get them white ends, man. We get all these game bangers, these, you know what I'm saying, these so-called shooters. You know what I'm saying? Them, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, man. Them dudes. Go grab them dudes and let them go fight that war, man. You know
that's
what I mean?
That's a good idea, though.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe niggas will think twice.
I'm just saying.
Maybe niggas will think twice.
I'm just saying, man. I think this is what, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, the government ought to think about that. Cuz, man, we thank you, man, for being with us, bro.
As always.
It's always a pleasure, man, to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? Cuz I'm glad to hear from you, man. You know
y'all
what I mean?
too, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man. I appreciate it,
man. Anytime, man. Anytime, man. I always enjoy the conversations, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And, yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? One more time before we get out of here, Brother Rob Solo, we sending prayers out to his family. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You got anything you need to say, cuz?
You know what, man? I just want to say to everybody, let's stay positive.
Yeah,
man.
most definitely.
Let's keep good energy.
Yeah.
You know, and let's make that a commitment for everyday life from this day on, man.
Yeah.
Let's stay positive, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on. A lot of people dealing with a lot of things.
Yeah, most definitely.
And you just never know what your kindness, your just having good energy can do.
Most
you know,
definitely.
how it can change the mood, how it can change the room. So I'm just encouraging everybody,
Most
man,
definitely.
just to keep good energy, man.
Yep, man, and stay prayed up out there. You know what I mean, man?
Absolutely.
And you know what I'm saying? Put your trust in the man upstairs.
As always.
You know what I'm saying? And you'll be all right, man. So we want to thank everybody for checking us out once again, man. And you know what I'm saying? For our loved ones, man. We love y'all. For our viewers.
Absolutely.
It ain't nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, we'll be back with it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
All right, cuz, man. Thanks for joining us, man. And peace out, everybody.
Peace out.
Yes, peace.